overcoming the fears that hold you back from success. Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and yeah, I'm thankful that you are here. So today's video is going to be about overcoming the fears that hold us back from success. Alright, the first fear that holds us back from succeeding in our life is nothing else but the fear of failure. Nothing else but the fear of failure. You know, it's natural to fear, it's natural to feel failure. Nobody likes the idea of making mistakes or failing, but you know, when this fear takes over us, it can lead us to procrastination, it can lead us to overthink and avoiding to do things that we promised to do, that we were planning to do. And failure often whisper in our ears, you know, what if it doesn't work out? What if people will see me fail? What if I fail? What if people see me fail in public? But the fear of failure, all that it does, it's just stopping us from ever trying. All that the fear of failure does is stopping us from starting and from trying, because the hardest thing to do is actually starting. So how to overcome the fear of failure? First, reframe the failure as a learning opportunity. It is okay, it is just a learning opportunity. It's just a learning opportunity. So instead of seeing that mistake, that failure as the end of the world, view them as lessons. View those mistakes as lessons. And another thing we can do to overcome the fear of failure is to focus on the progress that we've done. Focus on progress rather than perfection. Start instead of waiting for it to be perfect to start. And remember that every small step that you take actually counts. And also another thing to consider is to set small achievable goals. By accomplishing these things, you know, it builds confidence in you, and it builds and creates momentum. And what we are looking for is that momentum, and building upon it and building upon momentum that we have already got, that we get from starting. And also, failure is not the opposite of success. It's just a part of the journey that we are on. And the only true failure is giving up entirely on the thing, on that project, on the thing that you want to do. The real failure is giving up completely. And another fear that we have is the fear of judgment. These two really goes hand in hand together, because you know, do you find yourself worrying about what others think? The fear can keep you stuck in your comfort zone over and over and over, and being afraid. You are afraid, we are afraid to take risk, to start, or to show our authentic self, or to do something that we really feel in our heart to do. And fear of judgment is one of the biggest fear that set us back in this life. And fear of judgment often leads to self-doubt, and it holds us back, it holds you back from pursuing your goal and the things that you have in your heart to do. Overcome this fear of judgment is just to remind ourselves that most people are too focused upon their own life to care about our own life. Most people don't care about us and about our problems. They're too focused on life and their self and their life that they don't even pay attention to those smallest things that we die upon, that we focus too much upon. And yeah, remind yourself, we should remind ourselves that most people are too focused on their own life to judge us harshly, to judge us and judge what we are doing. Also, surround yourself with positive and like-minded people who thinks the same as you do. Like-minded individuals who uplift you and encourage you and understand the journey that you are on, and also practice self-validation. Oftentimes we seek for